Oi squaddy, and welcome back to the channel for another week of the journey. Not the journey, that's fucking old school, just another week of my journey and what we're going. So let's see if we can pass this 100k challenge this week. Gonna be an interesting one, very interesting one, as we are now. We did end the week up last week, so after quite a heavy hit in the week, and now we are finally up, so we're gonna see how we get on. Fingers crossed this is the week where we can get this account finally over the line. We need about 3-4 trades just to bag. I think is all we need. So 2% a day. I think we're at 1.5, so it's a bit of an awkward one. So we're at 1.5%. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need more. We need a bit more. Got blue tongue. Oh fucking hell, one sec, boys. Fucking making some eggs and and the fucking oil was burning up on the fucking thing, talking to you lot, and the pan was flames, not flames, but smoke fucking everywhere, boy. Right, just gonna eat my fucking breggy and I'll get back to you. See. Yes. So on the way to the office now, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Need to sort this. One thing I don't get is I don't know, I feel like the camera's not, it's a bit bright, isn't it? Oh fuck. See, it's alright inside things, it's just outside it seems like it's a bit, feels like it's a bit fucking funky, but alright, here we go. Another week inbound. Let's see what the outcome is this time round. It's coming up to 9 o'clock, so this is when I need to be checking the markets, but obviously we're just leaving, so I will check on the way, but obviously we've got to be very careful. So try not to rush into anything. It's only Monday, so we'll see how we get on. This is the only thing I've really got to nail in the head now, is just not having to get into a trade every day of the week. If there's nothing for me today, then I need to just close the charts down and get on with other shit, like build stuff for the course, build stuff for the community, just work on content, like move my mind to different things. I don't need to be always looking for trades. So yeah, that's the only thing I've really got to nail down there. Once that's nailed down, then we're on our way, mate. We're on our fucking way. It'll be game over from there. So yeah, we'll see. This week I'm really going to try and focus on that. Oh, yeah. So this week I'm really going to try and focus on that. And yeah, you'll know if I don't focus on it properly, because I'll be moaning about some sort of fucking trade that I rushed into. But fingers crossed we don't get that this week. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going to hit the road. I'm going to be driving. Catch us in a bit. Just started to work on the academy content for the future academy members. So it's going to be quite good. I'm excited for this. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty big course. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I've just started off creating the sections. I'm going to section the whole content off, so it's going to be quite good. But yeah, anyway, I'm currently guys, in a EURUSD trade. The patience has been good today. The patience have been good. I almost this morning rushed into a trade because I missed my initial entry on GU. I think it was on GU. But EU was my main trade I was looking at, and yeah, GU, funny enough, has just left without me, so I missed that entry. That would have been long gone now. That would have been, if I did get the entry on GU, yeah, that would have been done ages ago. But EU is the trade I'm in. Yeah, I'm over, or have been over 1%. Let me quickly flip the camera around. So if we look in here, we are demand zone from this morning. London open, broke a structure around here. Can you see it? Yep, there. Broke structure here. We broke the major structure here, taking out Asia highs, and yeah, I've just been waiting for the return to this demand zone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if New York gets that initial push upside to carry on. We've got the London discount now, so can we continue to the upside now to continue? Normally, New York likes to continue London's initial move, so yeah, we're going to see how we get on with that one today. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be the only trade. I have moved stops to break even. My rules are once we hit 1R, which is done, I move stops to break even. So stops at break even. Let's see if we can ride this one out. But yeah, I'm probably going to be heading home now anyway. Done in the office. Started building the academy course in a trade. Yeah, it's been quite a productive day, but it feels like I've not done a lot. I've also re-recorded some videos for the Discord. If you are in the Discord, you would notice, but yeah, if not, I re-recorded the Welcome to the Discord community channel video, because that's quite an old one, so I had to remake that because there's been new channels added and stuff, so I remade that. The Sim Capital Indicator video, oh no, I did make one, but then actually watched it back and it didn't need to be updated, so it was pointless, so waste of my time today. So yeah, it's been productive in a sense, yeah, but for some reason it does feel like I've not done a lot, even though I feel like I have done a lot. One of them days, but it's only Monday, but yeah, we'll see. Most important thing is this EU trade. If this EU trade can hit take profit, this is a fucking fantastic start to the day. We are 1.5% up on the account, if I've not already mentioned, so that will take us to 3.5% up. Yeah, and obviously we're only looking for 8% on the account, I believe. Yeah, 8%. We're looking for an 8,000 profit on this account. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Oi, I think we just hit take profit. It's just wicked on, so let's get the focus on this bitch. It's wicked. I'm not sure. Oh, let's get the old phone out. Why is it not focusing? Here we go. Alright, let's see. Let's check. I'm hoping that it has, because it's been right fucking around today. Oh, it's not hit take profit yet. We're actually not here. We're still rolling. This is going to be an interesting one today, lads. So trading view it has, and this it hasn't. So let's move this up a bit. It's just give it to there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We just need that to move up. Come on, EU, come on. Don't let me down, boy. Don't let me down. We fucking did it, boys. Yes, we did. Look at that. Beautiful take profit there. I don't know why it's still showing up, but we did take profit. Ting, we are now basically 3.5k up on the account. So let's have a look at today's history. There, here we go, look at that. Lovely £2,000 return. Here we go, 2% for the week. Let's spin that around. 1, 2, 3, but so a nice 2% for the week. I like to get Monday's trade nailed. If I can get Monday's trade nailed in, or the first trade of the week, if I can get the first trade of the week nailed in, then it normally sets me up for a good fucking week. So yeah, so now this week I'm feeling a lot more confident. Normally if I get like the Monday or my first trade of the week, it hits stop loss, it normally ends a pretty shitty week. So we're off to a good start this week, and now we've got to keep up that momentum. If I can keep that momentum up, we can potentially maybe pass the account this week. If I'm 3 up now, so 5, 6, 7, yeah, I need 3 days. So 3 days and we can pass. So yeah, we can have this done by Thursday, Friday at least. So happy days. Let's keep going, boys. Let's keep going. Yes, what's happening, boy zones, squadrons, CM Capital team? Welcome back to the final day. Yeah, so it's the end of the day now, so I just might as well give a quick report on the finalisation of the vlog for the week. Yeah, it's going to be the first week where I actually don't go on the computer and show you my chart metrics and my screen and my data and stuff like that, as I wanted to try and maybe every week I'm trying to switch things up a bit with the vlog. So this week's going to be, it's been less screen time, it's more vlog. So yeah, I'm going to give you the round up to the face. So yeah, still got a cough, probably cancer, but we'll see how we get on with that. No, I'm joking, hopefully it's not, but we'll see. Nice cough, getting over that now finally. But yeah, anyway, start off the week like you see earlier. Monday was a great day, we got our 2% in, wrapped up, got the week off to a flying start, really good. Like I said before, whenever I start on a Monday, if I come out the gates flying, it's normally a positive week. So yeah, same thing again this week, I suppose. It's ended not as positive as I would like, but it's ended in a positive week. So obviously Monday we ended with a nice 2% win. Then we had a bit of an up and down midweek. Pretty much stayed break even, to be honest with you. Had a win, then had a loss, had another loss. I had more losses than I did wins, but it ended up around staying break even all week, really. And then yeah, and then that trade from Monday really did keep us above waters. So yeah, and then today I'm really frustrated with today because I was talking in the office and yeah, I completely missed my trade, which would have hit take profit. And then I panicked, I rushed, and I got in late, which I shouldn't have. And it went into 1% profit, and then it just completely flipped. It flips, come back, and it's hit stop loss. So yeah, so that was that. I took a 1% loss on, that was EU today, this morning. And then there was a gold trade I had an order set on after that loss, and I just should not have got into it. I should have just waited. And obviously, by the way I'm talking, you can tell what happens. I get stop loss. So that was, so it's a 2% stop loss today. Obviously hit that daily breach limit. And I've ended the week just half a percent up. So there was a lot of progress made this week. I would have liked to have finally passed the account this week, but obviously you can't all the time. So fingers crossed for next week. We're still up on the account. I am actually, what am I up on the account? I don't even know anymore. So we're at 1,700 profit. So obviously not as good as what I was hoping. My high so far has been, it was at 4k, literally. At some point this week I was at 4k, and then I've just managed to pull it back again. So it's frustrating, it is frustrating, but as long as you stay disciplined and you stay focused on the goal, and I'm just sticking to keeping my trade management fine. I fucked up today in a sense where I rush into that missed trade, should never rush in. I was just so pissed that it was already at take profit, it hit my take profit by the time I noticed that I missed it. So I was fucking fuming, and then I jumped in on a pullback, it went into profit like I said, and then it did end up flipping on me. So I should have moved to break even as well once I was at 1%, which I didn't do, which I normally do. That's my rules. This is the first time on this account where I've not done that. So I really bit myself in the arse today. But it is what it is. And like I said, we still ended green, we still ended positive for the week. So it is what it is, but it's still a positive. At the end of the day, we still took profits from the market this week, whether it was fucking passing the challenge or just 0.5% up. We done it. We took something out of the market. We ended this week 0.5% closer to our goal, which is the 8%. we're 1.5% up, pretty much, nearly 2% up. Yeah, fingers crossed next week. Next week we can pull it. Yeah, I'm maybe not expecting to pass next week just because of how these weeks have been. They've been very up and down. The trades haven't been as clean, so I'm expecting more next week like that. As EU and GU are still at their highs, but they're still really fucking around at the highs. They're not deciding on where they actually want to go. So everyone, and myself even, are expecting a big drop in EU and GU, but they're just not doing it yet. So it's really frustrating. So I'm expecting that to happen next week, but we'll see. So if that plays out, then we can follow the trend. We can follow the trend down, and we could have a really good week. But if it stays where it is now, or it keeps pushing up, then obviously we've got to follow that momentum. But yeah, so fingers crossed next week we can end positive again. We've had a good positive week this week. Obviously it's only 0.5%, but it's still positive. And yeah, even if I can get 4% out of next week, I'll be happy. That's 2 trades, two trades up on the account. Try and move towards that final goal in a slow manner. I don't want to rush it, and that's what I'm giving myself that goal every week so far. I've been saying, hopefully I'll pass the challenge this week, when I shouldn't be really saying that, because I'm putting this crazy narrative and this crazy goal into my head, and silly targets into my head, because I've done that with my 25k. So I'm like, yeah, I can do it again. But obviously you can, but realistically you're not gonna. So I need to be more realistic. If I can take 2% or 4% next week, I should take that, be happy, move on to the next week, and then finalise the profit target and that goal to pass the challenge. But so far, this challenge has been the most challenging challenge for me. 100k, I've had it for almost 30 days now. 30 days, and I've been trading it every single trading day. I've not missed a day. Maybe one. I think I actually missed one day the other week, but I've literally traded it every day. I'm up on the account. I've stayed patient. I've stayed calm. And yeah, this is a real fucking trader. So it's good that I'm documenting what I'm doing. Obviously, it's not all been released yet, but yeah, I'm documenting it all, and it's fucking good. And you can just see the progress from my first documents, like the vlogs, all the way up till now. How quickly I've just switched, mate. I've just flicked that switch, and the volume of my trading psychology has just gone up, and I'm just on the ball so much more now. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself in that sense. But yeah, I just want to get this account passed. It's quite tedious, mate. It's getting boring. Not boring, it's fun as I'm talking about it, but it's very boring in the sense like, fucking hell, mate. Like, I've been to 5k up on the account, and I've gone back down into drawdown. I've come back up 4k, and then I'm back down to this position, and then I'm back up again. It's very up and down at the moment. Very up and down. But listen, it's the way the markets move. It's the way trading moves. Once I get the account, I've got to start basically starting again. Do you know what I mean? Once I pass, if I pass, I'm back to square one. I'm back to break even. So the first trade is that main one. If I lose, then I've got to get myself out of drawdown. I'm in that panic mode already. I've got to get out of drawdown. So the main goal: get some percentages next week, have a steady climb to the top of that hill, get over that hill, and then let's start getting payouts. From this 100k anyway, get some payouts. I want to get some real fucking payouts. Like 25k, I'm getting like £1,000 payout, 1,500 quid payout. I want to start seeing I want to see a good payout. You know what I mean? I want to see like 10k's and shit like that. That's what I want to see. Like, yeah, that's when shit starts getting real. But yeah. Anyway, don't want to waffle for too long, because otherwise the video will get too long. So this is probably going to be the end of it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you at the next one. Bless up!